And we're back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dark Phoenix Gaming, and you are watching Kaiserreich, Legacy of the Weltkrieg. Now, when we left off last time, things had gone from bad to worse in our war against the Third International and the Russian Empire. Or, not exactly the Russian Empire. They call themselves the Russian Republic, but they are a military dictatorship under Wrangel, so they're basically the Russian Empire. Just they have a dictator instead of an emperor, but things had gone quite badly wrong. Both my and Germany's House of Belgium had been totally overrun. And in fact, I had evacuated my defensive line in northern Belgium, Flanders rather, as I'd predicted that, and retreated back to the line of defense along Rotterdam. As well as that, we've actually flooded the country a little bit to hopefully halt the French advance a little bit. However, that's only going to be able to do so much, because the German defensive line in Bavaria has completely folded. And the French are just flooding in there. They have already conquered most of Bavaria, in fact. Things are pretty static in Italy, amazingly enough. But Portugal is about to fall. They're not around for very long. And the Austrians are sending volunteers to help out Germany. But they're not actually involved in the war. They decided not to join the Reichspakt, which I view as a pretty stupid move on their part. It looks like we've managed to halt the Russian advance again, but things are not going well. At this point, unless there's some major miracle, my professional assessment is that it's quite likely that this war will be lost within a year to 2 years, unless the Austrians intervene without some kind of miracle. So that's where things stand right now. That's why I've evacuated to the Rotterdam defensive position there, and I'll evacuate to the Amsterdam one if things get really bad. We also still have no manpower. British province. His office. Which I don't appreciate. We're gonna have to send 9 divisions up north. deserts. It's the fucking Germans. Action. Let's deal with this. Be nice. It's constant naval invasions. Fucking at all. Need more men and more manpower. Fight this. I mean, I do appreciate that right now Germany's main concern is probably their Bavarian front. They're going to have a second front in the Low Countries if they don't help us stem the tide here. That's the point I am trying to make. Okay, got them pocketed. Chinese nonsense. They have air academies. Give me the fucker. Focus. Poker focus, whatever. They have another fucking invasion going on with Frisia. Great. Compelling attacks. The French along our defensive line now. They've been smushed. So now my divisions can move back to the front line. And actually, no. I was thinking if I wanted to set up my fallback line at Amsterdam early or not. I don't predict we'll hold this line as long as we can. Thing is, though, with the Germans breaking along the Bavarian front, I don't think we're gonna have much luck holding indefinitely. And Russia's starting to push in as well. And now, the city of Munich in Bavaria has fallen to the to the French, I should say, not to the Germans. It was a German city. And now Austria has joined the Reichspakt. De mens heeft de natuur getemd en Jaap, Kai en Teun, die gaan ook knusjes stempelen voor de werkloos. Austria intervenes in the Second Weltkrieg. They waited long enough that honestly at this stage I'm not sure what meaning their intervention will have, given how successful the French have been thus far. Some military minds in Europe had believed that any inevitable continental war would be over in a matter of months due to powerful new technological advances even. However, any lingering delusions about the scale of modern warfare They have quickly vanished in the face of torrid tales of brutality coming out of conflict-ravaged Western Europe. Vienna has looked on with trepidation at the rearmament of the syndicalist powers for years. Now, with open conflict threatening to upturn the balance of power in Europe, they have decided to openly intervene against the Internationale. Already, imperial troops are marching against syndicalist forces, posing a new threat to the world revolution. Yes, it wouldn't be a Weltkrieg without Austria, now would it? Definitely not. And they're immediately in on things. And of course their first target is northern Italy. Because, you know, Austrians in Italy. This is going to make the war longer, without doubt. I don't think it's going to mean that the Commune of France loses. The advantage so far has been decisively on the French side. Though I personally welcome their intervention because it's going to help me keep things secure on my home front. And I really need steel. Trade for steel. Puppet is ended. USA, can we get some steel, please?
Wanneer hij nu denkt aan die heerlijke tijd, dan vloekt hij en knarst op een bal.
Yeah, we have a massive steel deficit right now because I lost Flanders, but I can't really do anything about it, unfortunately. And yeah, I know I was saying in a previous episode that Austria intervening was one of the few things that could tip the scale towards Germany. That's only if they intervened early. I should have been more specific there. An early intervention, for example, 1939, right as the war's kicking off. If they'd intervened back then, they could have tipped the scales. At the moment, I think the French just have too much momentum for this Austrian intervention to actually stop them from winning. It's going to slow down the French advance into Germany for sure, but I don't think it will actually stop them. Definitely not. Now, on the Netherlands. South of my current defensive line has been taken by the French. yet another of my convoys has been sunk. We are getting convoy sinkage. Just the wazoo right now. But it looks like the Germans and Austrians are making a push to retake Munich from the French. Don't know how highly I rate their chances, but they are making an attempt. Chuan Clique has been annexed by the Qing, and looks like that Canadian occupation of Barcelona was short-lived. And oh boy, that is quite the stack of Portuguese troops. Quite the stack indeed. Germans have decided to go back to their stupidly suicidal assaults. Now they're feeling desperate. And possibly feel like they have a snowball's chance in hell because the Austrians are involved now.
Vervul zo nu en dan hun liefste wensen. Het spreekwoord zegt wie goed doet goed ontmoet.
Let's see here. Could indeed go to service by requirement if I wanted, but I think early and then partial mobilization would be better for us. Okay. Now, looks like the awesome. So I've got Germany ever so slightly seizing back the initiative a little. It's not by much, it's 1 or 2 provinces maybe. So nothing worth writing home about, still. Still a long way to go before the French capture Berlin, like I said, but I don't see a German victory in the cards, honestly, with how badly things are going overall. Russia's even stopped their advance basically entirely at this stage. And they're just defending for now. Some of our southern territories have even been retaken. Not much, mind you, it's a province, so we'll be celebrating regaining something that's going to be lost again fairly soon. But it is nice to see. It is nice. Fall of the Rashidi Emirate. What? See. I have no idea what this is even about. Let's see. Abolishment of absolute rules. Something about a coup. Reds of Arabia. Emirs of Arabia, rather. Huh. Is that this right here? Hail? I have no idea. I don't even know what that was about. Not a damned clue. And the French war with Niger and Chad is continuing. Wait a second. Germans are managing to claw back some small bits of territory, I see. As I've expressed before, I'm still not willing to call it a win until the French actually capitulate. That's what I'll consider a victory. In other words, not going to happen. The Yunnan clique has lost their capital, looks like. Something like that. Like I said, I'm not really paying attention to China right now. We have bigger fish to fry, as it were. Japan looking? Well, the occupation of Tokyo was short. Or at short-lived, it looks like. I'll be getting that back shortly. Still, just the fact that it happened was absolutely amazing, honestly. It was. Truly amazing. Brussels is returned. My puppet now has its capital back. I'm still gonna retain my current defensive line. But I don't know. Maybe this war isn't as lost as I thought. Could Austrian intervention actually bring down the French? That would be something. I find it unlikely, but it would be a novel thing. And our colony down in South America that I forget exists consistently is getting natively invaded, apparently. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, so what's going on now? Brabant and Flanders have invasions inbound. Dangerous one over here. Yeah, called it. That was gonna happen. I was never gonna get reinforcements over there in time. And like I said, I kind of forget that colony exists a lot, so it's not a huge loss. Reclaimed. So let's see. Date. We've almost gotten all of our puppets' territories back. Right there. Huh. There's still some we need to retake, obviously. And I won't say that means we're winning, but the French have less of an obvious advantage over us than they did before, it seems. That's as far as I'll go with it. And Eindhoven is mine again. does feel nice to get our stuff back like this, but don't get too ambitious, Germany. Take it slow. Take it slow. Heavies are done. Let us see here. Let's go through these next. Austria's intervention may have actually given Germany a bit more of an edge than I thought. I mean, I won't say they gave us what we need to win or anything ridiculous like that. Until the German flag is literally flying over Paris and they capitulate. But we're doing better than we were. I will say that. Still have to be cautious. We don't have a lot of manpower. 108. I didn't notice we'd gone up there, but I can get on to early mobilization now from civilian economy. And produce more stuff.
De geit ligt op den divan en slaapt tegen mijn knie aan. We grazen als karbouwen, tezamen in de landouwen, en dan gaan we herbouwen. Ik neem een huis en mijn tuintje, daar schijnt de zon op mijn kruintje. Daar woon ik nu met mijn blondje, mijn oude poes en mijn hondje. Slapen in een bed mee, met nacht neem ik mijn bed mee. Want hele keverharen, die rooiden straks mijn haren, op het nieuwe valt als ware. Ik neem een huis en mijn tuintje, daar schijnt de zon op mijn kruintje. Daar woon ik geneut en met mijn blondje.
I want to get us
Een oude poes en
over to war economy. I think so. Go to partial mobilization and then to war economy. That's my thinking. I see. The British managed to yoink Antwerp. I'm still gonna hold my defensive line. Because Germany's situation is very precarious still. And until the French are pushed back to Alsace-Lorraine, I'm not going to relax my defenses. Things seem to have settled down in the east, though. Russia is not slamming into Germany's lines over there quite so much. boss. They're interfering in northern Italy. Very charitable of them. That might distract the Socialist Republic of Italy. Enough to give the two systems a win. Or pull some of their troops off another front with this naval invasion so they can win up here as well. Just a theory, of course, but seems to make sense. Special forces is done. Yep, that next. We have the time, but still. British have been pushed back yet. Now Germany has even reached Bruges again. They're not gonna take it, but they've gotten there. It's impressive. Wait. Those two join my coastal defense force. Let me check something. Oh. Is Flanders from being uncapitulated? Need to retake a few more of their victories to reverse the Flemish capitulation. I wonder if Antwerp will do it. I wonder. Still not liking our overall chances, like I said, which is why I won't be pulling my troops forward to a defensive line in Flanders anytime soon. Be glad if their capitulation is reversed. The defense of the Netherlands proper is my one priority right now. Taken Antwerp, or the Germans did it first. Yeah. uncapitulate. 12% right now. Just about there. We just need another little push to reverse their capitulation. Flanders is almost back in the fight. The French came so tantalizingly close to just sweeping through Germany. They practically made it to the Austrian border, had most of Bavaria. But now, things are starting to turn around a little bit, if not completely. We're still in a precarious situation, but it's far less precarious than it was at the end of the last episode, which is why this is where I'm going to leave it. With us in a very unsteady situation, but better than we were. So, it's been Dark Phoenix Gaming. You've been watching Kaiserreich. Hope you'll join me next time to see whether Germany can turn things around, or if France will, in fact, curb stomp them as they were doing before. If you've enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to see more like this. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you next time. See ya then, folks. See ya then.